Hey everyone, it's March 18th, and that means that if today's your birthday, you share with serial killer William Darrell Lindsey, known as Bad Bill, who terrorized the Southeast in the 1980s and early 90s, killing at least 7 women, and that is him right up there. Born in Florida in 1935, Lindsey was raised by an adoptive family after becoming an orphan at 5 months when his parents died in a car crash. Lindsey didn't know he was adopted until he was 21, when he was awarded an inheritance from his parents, and his adoptive mother demanded that he repay her for the expense of raising him. He was subjected to frequent verbal and physical abuse as a child and developed a sadistic demeanor as a result, calling himself Bad Bill. His mother would often beat her children with frying pans and leather belts for even minor infractions, and his father would just ignore the abuse going on in the home, preferring to spend his time on community service. Lindsey in turn abused cats as a kid, killing one, and was flunked multiple times, only graduating high school at the age of 21. He wasn't well liked and had few friends, and was often bullied by classmates due to his small stature. In 1958, however, he got married, had a daughter, and joined the National Guard, but there was no happy ending. To deal with the stress of supporting a new family, he developed an alcohol problem, frequently hitting his wife while drunk. In the 60s, he developed a heroin habit and continued to spiral out of control until he penned a suicide note in 1974, being committed after his wife found it. After his release, he took their 5 children on a drive and wrecked the car, causing 3 of them to be hospitalized. This spelled the end of the marriage. A second marriage followed in 1975, but he was unable to hold down a steady job due to his erratic demeanor. Lindsey's issues were so ingrained in his psyche that he was reportedly impotent unless enraged. He began killing in 1983, picking up a woman at a bar in St. Augustine, Florida, then strangling her during an argument after they had sex. A few years later, Lindsey beat a prostitute to death with a 3-foot board, then threw her in a pond, her face beaten so badly that her eye socket was fractured and her jaw was crushed, and even sodomized her with a tree branch after her death. He killed again the next year, picking up another prostitute who he strangled and then shot in the head. This pattern of picking up prostitutes and beating them to death continued until 1996, when he was finally captured by police in Asheville, North Carolina. A taxi driver remembered dropping off his last victim at his trailer, and he was quickly arrested. Detectives across 4 southern states read reports about his capture and pieced together the totality of his murder spree. He pleaded guilty in 1999 to 7 killings to avoid the death penalty, but authorities suspect that he killed as many as 25 women. In his interview with police, he said, "You've got to understand that there's a good Bill and a bad Bill. Good Bill is a decent person. Bad Bill is a person society needs to be afraid of." Lindsey died of cancer while behind bars in 2001. If this is your birthday, I hope you have a great day. Leave me a comment so I can wish you a happy birthday. If you know someone whose birthday it is today, send them this video so they can find out all about their birthday twin. And to William Darrell Lindsey, I say, happy birthday, you bastard.